going racing.
Well, Pat, just a minute ago, the Winnipeg Sun in the news contest. Winnipeg Sun bringing you that contest. Winnipeg Sun, your go-to local daily news source.
Sang is long gone. Justin Strand in the 71 car steering around that second tractor tire. If you notice it, messing with some of those guys when they get into turn one and then have to go around that second tire. Watch the 71 and the 4. Trick is to get these cars well enough balanced, and as you can see, the MB Custom is well balanced. Coming around this time, 2 to go. Brad Sang in the S&S Transport. Bergstrom Electric Fort Fargo Freightliner number 12S. 71 car of Justin Strand won the feature on Friday night, River City Speedway. White flag for Brad Sang. Who's off? No, it's the 4 car, Shane Edington. Okay, Mike Martin, sorry. Martin's there. Okay, who's missing? I think you're right. Rick Gossett. Almost got down to the end there before I figured that one up. I was trying to go from the color, and from here the color looks different than it obviously is. Well, Dustin Strand is going to want to take full advantage of this yellow flag with just 2 to go.
Well, Pat, no doubt about it. The Forks Freightliner, number 12 out of Grand Forks, looking pretty darn smooth out there here tonight.
Yes, he loves them. And that car is the car he races up until a few weeks back when he got this new 16 model was an 09 Masters built MB.
MB Customs,
MB.
Yeah.
And people say, well, it's an 09. That's remarkable. Well, it is pretty good. But it goes back to Mars Brothers Racing every fall.
Right, gets the updates.
Absolutely, yeah. Complete overhaul, and boy, the car has worked real well. That's Brad's 2016 car, this number 12, and another guy that has the same car to it, Joey Peterson, who's 2 this year, and has not yet this year won a feature down there.
Yeah, I haven't been to Grand Forks this year yet. I'm hoping to get there for the World of Outlaws in August, but
Joey hasn't won one this year. Brad's won a couple down there. Dustin Strand's won 3, maybe 4. Bill Mooney's won a couple. It's been some pretty hectic race action. That 71 of Strand and Bill Mooney had quite a race there last Friday night, and ended up Strand won by 7 some hundredths of a second. It was pretty darn close. And that car is they build that car right in Grand Forks. It's a Millennium. And I think they bought a victory by Billy Moyer, and I think they combined some of their ideas and some of those ideas, and the car has been real good this year. They're really happy with it.
Well, no doubt about it. Of course, Brian Strand, a longtime racer, used to call him the Brockett Rocket. Remember back in the day? From Brockett, North Dakota, and that is the father of the driver of the 71 out there right now. So Dustin Strand making his way up from the States.
I think, Dustin is a great driver, and, he started in street stocks, raced super stocks, late models. He's worked his way up through the ranks. He's one of the best drivers around the area. And another thing he's exceptionally good at is reading a racetrack, and that's something that he learned from his dad, because Brian Strand is one of the best guys you'll ever find to walk up to a racetrack and tell you what you need, what it's going to be like in 20 laps, or what, that knowledge is absolutely priceless, and they build good race cars. They both understand what the car needs, and reading the racetrack is absolutely priceless. That is
absolutely, that's a skill in itself.
Yeah, it is. Both those guys, they walk up to the racetrack just before their feature. Dustin will be watching the race ahead of his till just a few laps left, and then they leave the rear wheels off the car. They'll make some quick adjustments as Dustin climbs in and gets ready to rock and roll. Is Rick Fawcett missing a back wheel?
I think that left rear tire disintegrated. I saw some chunks flying as he went off turn number 3 there, so I do believe that quarter panel might have got into the tire and brought the tire, taking the wind out of the tire, as they say.
Boy, he had that 71 car cooking here a week ago Thursday.
Sure did. Yep.
Man.
Yeah. He did a lot of years in super stock, as you remember, and did a good job there, and moved up to the late model division a while ago, and different animals certainly, but doing a good job, no doubt about it.
He is certainly. All right, so 2 to go. The cone's on the front straightaway. No passing or pulling out a line until you pass the cone. So Brad Sang with the restart lead, and you watch Strand. You want to see someone press the firewall. Here we go. So Sang continues to lead, Strand at second, but the 4 of Edmonton all over him like a cheap suit. Brad Sang in the 12. Looks like he'll be the pole sitter for our mid-season championship feature a little bit later on tonight. These are the Noventus Credit Union late models. And your winner of Heat 1 is the 12 car. How about a hand for Brad Sang in the 12? Second spot goes to the 71 of Dustin Strand. Third goes to the 4 of Shane Edgington. And fourth to the 55 of Mike Martin. So bold, fierce, and inventive. Well, that's Noventus Credit Union. Their pit crews help us go that extra mile for our members. And with the north wind behind your car, Noventus behind your finances, you just can't go wrong. So visit them today, noventus.ca, and experience North of Ordinary. They have branches conveniently located throughout the Interlake and just down the road in Headingley and Starbuck.
I grew up in Steinbach, and after every game, we always celebrated at Chicken Chef. These days, I live in Winnipeg with my wife and kids, and whenever I want to share that feeling with them, I go to Chicken Chef. The second I walk through the door, it takes me back to when I would celebrate after a big win with family and friends. So for now, Narren Avenue is my Chicken Chef, and Steinbach. Which one is your Chicken Chef?
Real comfort. Come home to Chicken Chef.
All right, Noventus Credit Union late model heat number 2, crawling up onto the racetrack. The 88 Paul Beard on the pole. The 8 Kevin Sexton, sponsored by Champion Towing, outside of row 1. Inside row 2, Mike Balkin in the 10. Outside the 72, Kevin Giesbrecht, Walt Morris in the 9, and the 35 is Adam Nagus. Adam Nagus out of Selkirk. Adam Nagus, a former modified driver, in the late model here tonight. First time I've seen the late model with the 35 on it. Well, your leader is the Dabs Repair Champion Towing, number 8 of Sexton. The Enns Brothers, number 10 of Mike Balkin. That is a black diamond chassis built in Louisiana. He is second. Third, the Augustus Lotron 88 of Peart. Then Morris, then the 72 of Kevin Giesbrecht out of East Selkirk. Just a reminder to all our kids participating in the bicycle race, we need you to get down to your bikes immediately. All kids participating in the bike race, get on over to your bicycles and get ready to race. Mike Balkan trying to edge up on the 8 of Kevin Sexton, the 35 getting lapped. That is Adam Magus out of Selkirk. White flag coming out. 1 to go for Kevin Sexton. And checkered flag is out. Your winner, the Down 3 Carat champion, towing number 8, followed by the Silmac Enns brothers, number 10 of Mike Balkan out of Winnipeg. And it's Beard, Walt Morrison, the 92 City, number 9, and the 72 rounding out the field. That is Kevin Giesbrecht.
Hey, I need to ran into Dan from Dabs Repair on the way up here. Now, I was told that when they sent that 8 car down to Fagers, they had rocket updates done to it. He tells me they did not. It's still a Fagers chassis. They had it down there over the winter and moved some mounts around, did a few things, and obviously it's been working pretty good. But Dan is pretty coy. He's like Kevin. He said it's the same old crate we had last year. But he's doing pretty good with it. The Dabs Repair number 8, not a rocket like